here we go. We got to do this. As much as I do not want to do this, we have to. Okay. Let's get everybody in here. Oh, those are my sound effects. For my lore video. Oh, it's a pain. Okay. I'll tell you how I'm doing, everybody, once I get in. All right. That'll be a fun little thing. Give me a second, guys. 1 second. Copy. Put that there. Put this here. I know I'm a little quiet today. I'm just focused because we got to do this. Oh, ladies and germs, what's up? What is up? Am I alive? Am I awake? Check my volume. Let's get it closer. Okay, give me a sec while I go just a tad bit set up. My day, holy cow. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like grand. I'm working on sound effects for the lore video, and turns out the game that I like the most for sound effects is Ace Combat 5, but there's barely any sound effects on there. I know Feral Cat has... Feral Cat, if you're... So, like, do you guys know who Feral Cat is? He's the guy who extracted a lot of the sound effects from the games. He's got a huge library on his channel on YouTube. Go check him out if you ever need like sound effects just to peruse. But oh my god, Feral Cat, where are the Ace Combat 5 sound effects? I know there's more, especially for briefing maps. I gotta find them. So far I've only used what you have, and then I had to go through Tuga Avengers videos and just, when nobody's talking and there's no music, just get those little things and just kind of go with that. Oh, somebody add this to him. So maybe he's got it up there and it's just private. I don't know. But I'm going through with that, just testing things out. I got through some regular stuff done. And maybe I can get my voice a little. Let me relax a bit here. Okay, who's ready to see me lose to Crimson One? How you doing? How you doing, Cybird? Oh, let's see if I can get my voice just a tad bit deeper. I've been trying to practice not speaking with a high pitch, just kind of more chill, mellow. Not too bad. I just started. Oh yes, yes I did. Guys, I'm not ready for that. I am not ready for this at all. I'm not ready. Let me lean back a little bit. This is gonna suck. So, how are you guys doing? is this just stream going to be killing Crimson One? We're gonna try. Try for 2 hours. Try to get it started. Tell the whole world. I'm gonna suffer. But yeah, that was all my day today. It doesn't feel like progress was made with the videos. I was just trying to do sound effects, trying to see what I can concoct. Beyond Visual 13. Hey Soul, do you think FPS set in Strange World would work? Maybe set during one of the conflicts portrayed in game, Balkan War, Continental War, Circum-Pacific War, etc. First thought to mind is Call of Duty. And let me take this off. This is stupid. Having one headphone in. The Call of Duty is the first thing that pops up into my mind, but we don't really make it one for one Call of Duty, obviously. I don't know. Right now, I'm not comfortable or confident saying if it would work or not. You'd really have to bring something fresh to it. Like, so it doesn't become a generic shooter. Like, what could you do with it? Is it just a like more action-oriented focus game, or is it gonna have some strategy to it? Okay. Can you guys see me? How do I sound? Do I sound good? Sound pretty good. Okay. Let's do this. Also, I'm gonna get ready for doing garage sale hunting tomorrow and Saturday at one of the nearby towns, small cities. So what's going on is I'm gonna try to see if I can find any Magic the Gathering cards, because I'm trying to collect as many as I can. Not trying to turn a profit, I'm just more so just trying to collect them. Like, see if I can get any of the older cards that people just don't want. They're just gathering them up and held on to them for a long time. But I'm gonna try my luck tomorrow and Saturday, and then come back and keep working on the videos. First, the sound effects, try to get them going. Okay, I think everybody's in. Let's resume. I'm far away enough from the TV. We should be good. All right, last time I used F15S. We're gonna try. Let's try my old friend here. Just because I have more anti-air purposes. I know it's not. It's not what you guys think. This one would be tough. I don't know, I'm tempted. I'm gonna see what this works. How this works. What do you say? Let's give this a try. Weren't they planning a third-person shooter set in Strange World that got canceled? I think they were. Sly would have more info on that. Okay, we're gonna go with the VX-23. We're gonna go machine. Do I have it? Machine gun pods. We're gonna try SAA, MLAA3, and AOA limiter. We are gonna give this a shot. Maybe the painting the target will help. Okay, who's ready? that's not bad. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oops. Mind you guys, we're on the hardest difficulty. We're gonna see how this works. Get out of the clouds. That didn't work. It's a little trickier than I thought. Oh, Lord. Bouncing Betties. That's not Crimson, is it? Oh, that is Crimson. Hang on, I want to get rid of the other dudes. I was like, why is this drone going all, like, hard to kill? Turns out I wasn't fighting the drone. It really detracts that for the hardest difficulty, they just added more dudes. Because when you first play this game on hard difficulty, it's just you and Crimson, which really sets the pace and the mood. I think I got a strategy down. bad. Ooh, nice. Be careful with those. The closest I can get to having a plane from Northern Sky or Northern Wings, the Northern Navic plane. It's not the J-20, it's the Vakir. That was cinematic. I need to commission somebody to make a Grendel skin for this plane. I think that would be pretty cool. Try to get some distance on him. Let's try to get him with the SAAs. See if this can help. Didn't really do much. I think in the beginning they're good. Ah, my hand. How's Chad doing? We're gonna do this again. Yeah, like Last Hope would be very interesting at FPS level. Nice cage. Oh, you guys are talking about it. All right, let's retry that. Oh, my hand. All right, Try to SAA it. First MLA. Got a couple hits in. Sorry guys, my dogs are barking. Just watching him, that's all I'm doing. There's moments where he slows down. Right now he's throwing a tantrum. He's fighting back, trying to shoot everything at me. So what I do is I just gotta try not to get hit like that. And just try to stay on his rear. And just casually just keep watching him until he kind of slows down a bit. Just follow him. And then attack. And try to get those hits in. Because hit or miss, it looks like he'll commence his attack again. He's only human in the game. He's only human in the game. Not. Like right there. That was a good one. I was going way too aggressive. I just need to do a Mihai. I just gotta watch him. Understand what he does, how he attacks. When does he calm down a bit? Oops. Just riding with him. Just flying with him. Just enjoy the ride. Like, that was a pretty sloppy attack on my part. Till he stops turning. See? So the thing that I learned back when Ace Combat 7 came out was Ace Combat Fan posted a video about how to play the multiplayer and tips and tricks of what not to do so you don't get smacked by a missile. And he said the best way to look at your enemies to know when to fire and know your missile will connect is when if they're turning right, let's say they're turning right, and then suddenly they decide to change their turn to go left, there's a small window where they're flying straight. That's when you fire your missile, or you shoot your missile. You never say fire. Right now he's calm, and then boom, or not. And I'm just keeping an eye on him. Let's try not to get below 50 before his final phase. my mistake was trying to be as aggressive as possible. Until he's done. See? Right there. Where he stopped turning. That was a good opportunity. And I'm saving up my missiles. Sometimes I'll go a little bit aggressive just to see if I can get a lucky hit. But, yeah. Oops, so let's bring that back up. See, that was a sloppy one. And I just did another sloppy one. Let's watch him again. Wait till he stops turning. Speed. Don't be greedy. That would have been good, but wasn't ready. Just wait. See? Right there. Alright, time for the balls. Where's the cordium stored? Apparently in these balls, so... Don't hit the laser pointer. There's the balls. Get out of the balls. Where he kind of wants to joust. Let him throw his tantrum. Get out of the balls. Been you and me 1v1ing. soon as he releases the balls and flares, it's a time to get him. And then he throws tantrum. See? Just need to get better at dodging his lasers. That was some solid hits right there. I think we can get him on this round. We'll have to probably retry again and try it again. That was a bad one. Come on, that had to hit. That's some BS. Keep an eye on him. Okay. Well, we're not 50, but we'll give this a try. Nope. Balls. No balls. New balls. All right. Is he dead yet? Ah, shit. I think I'm out of missiles. Hold on. Well, I flew into that. Oh. Yeah, I'm out of missiles. Ah, they don't give you regenerating missiles. A lot of health left. Oh, I did it. Where'd you go? Okay, we did it, and I didn't cry. Have you read the lore files? Yeah, I did. Long time ago when it came out. Cascadia is in ruins. The war has been won. The deal will be honored. Contract complete. Funds distributed. Voices soar. You know what's funny? The VX is my plane. I'm sorry, F-15 lovers. VX, my plane. I just handle it better. I don't know why. I think it's just less aggressive, which forces me to focus on the plane and not just be all crazy pants. Oh, this end game is great. When I first played it back in 2020, that was an emotional roller coaster. Because you are just focused on trying to beat him. And then you get the final phase. And it's just like, holy crap. Not only that, I beat the game in a 2-seater with Prez. So I got additional lore. It's nuts. It was nuts. I think the best difficulty is hard difficulty. I'm not kidding you, because I think it hits a perfect amount of difficulty with a perfect amount of lore, and things are paced better. If they ever do a second Project Wingman, I would, or anything else, I would gladly help out with that. I would like to donate money to the next one and see if I can help out in a way. Now, yeah, there's some names here I recognize. There's like a desire, like sometimes I kind of wish that it could be a voice in the game, but let's be honest, guys, I don't have the nicest voice. I really don't. I can't do a deep voice. So I think the next best thing would be mostly like helping out with the funds, Patreon, or anything that they need, like Kickstarter, to back them up. Maybe some drawings, maybe emblems. I would gladly do that. Hey, Danto Fu. Pretty cool. I don't know. I think they've succeeded so well that they're all done. They don't need us anymore. Not seeing anything in the Reddit. No, I didn't look at Reddit. It's just mostly like that. You could be background radio chatter at least. But also like a Salutis Eversoul cameo would be fire. Depends on what works. If I can't pull off like a voice line without making it, you know, like right now I'm just very, very calm, chill, mellow. That's the thing that I'm trying to do this year, is just be a little more relaxed and not be like so high pitched, like excited. Because I do that a lot at school when I work with kids. You know, it's like, oh, hi, like I'm very airy. Like right now, just completely cool. Yeah, if I had the chance to do any like lines in any future games, I would gladly do some lines. Not main lines. You don't have to give me a mainline role at all. That's not what I'm asking. I would love to do like side characters, anything side related. I love side characters. Main character would be like I don't know, you'd have to convince me if I was like 20 years later instead. The side characters, like make a what we call a mechanic on the ground, interacting with what's going on in the setting and situation. I'd be happy to for a new Jet game. Music's great though, holy cow. Jose did a freaking fantastic job. He did an amazing job. Like, the feels, holy cow. Everything hits home. Like right now too, you just beat a final boss and you're just like, I need to soak everything in. My hand hurts, everything's all crazy. Still no AC8 confirmation, just, yep, maybe next year, maybe towards the end of the year. The state of discords in Project Wingman and Ace Combat are up. Performing satanic blood sacrifice rituals and Gordium dust huffing. Music in Frontline 59 also rocks just as hard, if not harder. I hope AC8 is something of an AC3 remake. It could be that. What I kind of hope for, two things. This is just a dumb little fan theory for myself, just kind of like a me thing. I would really love to see a remake of Northern Wings, but actually give it like an actual game and do something with Nordonovic and do like some covert operations missions that you can choose. You could pick and choose and how to do it. That would be cool, but I don't think that's gonna be a thing. That's gonna take a lot of time to figure out, unless they already working on that. That would be amazing if they do that, and then we could finally live the highlights of Grendel Squadron. But here's my second hope is we don't go anywhere into the future. We go back into the past. We kind of have fun with that. Something even further past the Belkan War. Do like the Recton conflict. That would be pretty cool. Wizard of the Ghost. Huh. That's a fun name. David plays in traffic. Don't play in traffic, David. James Ferguson. Johnny Engstrom. Laser. Charles Vanderblom. Bojan Kid Cuisine Waltman. Anonymous. Tyler Glenn. Brandon. Blackland. Interesting. Scott Dredd. Alberto. Kin Cam. A far cry away. So true, bestie. Oh, yeah. Perusian continent. We need more of that. It might be in Sotowa. That would be cool. Sotowa? That would be pretty cool. That would be nice. What time is it? We haven't even hit an hour yet. We're doing pretty good. It was justified. Eric, it was justified, Posey. I saw Megalith in there, too. I hope they're all doing good. You know what? I should check in on the... Get Home, Stay Home Discord server. That server... Best server. That is the best Ace Combat project. Well... No, I wouldn't say best for the Project Wingman. It's on par with Project Wingman. I'm gonna double check the name of it again just to be safe. It's Blaze's server. Get home, be home, stay home. That's I call the official Ace Combat server. It's really good. People are just chill over there and they're just awesome. I love them. Oh my god, Keanu Reeves funded this? Awesome. Good old Keanu. Yeah, the other servers, it's just, long story short, not great. It's just not managed well. Oh, wait, hang on. Now that I'm saying out loud, Acepedia is another good server. So hang on, and Skyward Flight Media. Well, Skyward Flight Media does more stuff than Ace Combat. So they don't really like, I don't put them in that circle, but Acepedia is definitely another good server. Acepedia, Get Home, Be Home, Stay Home. Those are the two. Get Home, Be Home, Stay Home is very more laid back, relaxed, more on gaming side. Acepedia is where I go to for like making sure everything's like running well on the wiki servers and learning things. Those are the good servers. The other server was just not good. And I have no desire to go back to it. Keanu Reeves voice actor for AC-8. Wake the fuck up, pilot. Call me basic, but I'm a violin kind of person. I like violin. Yeah, like you like scrolling through Acepedia. I do too. Now, there was a video that just recently came out that talked about the canonical path for Cypher in Zero. And then it was I'm gonna look it up. What was his name? I'm gonna say it by mention, by word of mouth. Ace Combat Zero canonical order. It was a video released 3 days ago by Captain Gold. It's called Cypher's True Ace Style Revealed. It's about 9 minutes 36 seconds long. So I decided to take a look at it, and it was pretty good. At first, and this is going to be a nice little lesson for everybody. At first, there was a claim made about how Zero also means that Cypher is the first, and he's also like, it kind of like made a connection with Ace Combat 5 and how Cypher is like the original Rosgreaves, and hence the name Zero in the title. Now, I wanted to go on there and say, actually, Zero, I think, was just meant to be Ground Zeroes, but instead of just going on there and just commenting and leaving it there, I went onto the wiki and I made sure to double check, reread it, and it was true. And the guy, Captain Gold, did his research. So at the end, he did his research, I learned something, and I didn't become a jackass. I didn't just make a gut reaction to just get in there and just say a thing and then leave. And I think that day when I was watching that video, it just made me realize how it's important to just kind of just sit down, absorb the information, and go do the research. Don't make knee-jerk reactions and comments before you really know what you're saying. Because if I didn't do that, I would have just been an asshole, and that would not have been correct. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because currently, if you guys haven't heard about the situation with Stop Killing Games initiative, so there's an initiative where if you're in the EU has a method in place where if you want the EU government to kind of look into something or a situation that could be turned into a law, they would look into it if there was like 1 million signatures signed to it. It's like a change.org/petition thing, but for EU. And this was for Stop Killing Games, and what that is the idea of live service games, not just live service games, but every game, when they get pulled off or from servers and there's no servers or support to back them up, there's at least an initiative where there's an end of life plan for these games developed by the game developers, which would be awesome, because then the idea is we don't want them to keep a server up. That does cost money. We get that. What we want instead is when they are done providing the service to the game, we want them to give us basically all the tools for the game, and then we can maintain the servers. We could maintain a server and have fun with it. Yes, it would be very niche, it would be very small, but it's in our hands, and technically we wouldn't be losing our money. We could still buy the game, and it's not like we're gonna be losing our money. We're not renting the game, we are legit buying it, because we're living in a day and age now where we are basically just renting out our games with these live service games, and even games that are not live service, which is not good. It's not cool. Like, can you imagine if all the Ace Combat games of the past were like that? I still have my physical copies. I'm not getting rid of them. Just because if it's pulled off online, I ain't getting rid of my physical copies. They're my games. I bought them. They're mine. All right? They made the service. They made the goods. I bought it with my money, and it is mine to own. Like, think about it this way. What happens if, let's say, I had to step off of YouTube? Let's just say hypothetically. Would you guys be cool if I were to take off all of my lore videos? No, you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't, because those are on there for a reason. I made the videos for fans of the franchise or people looking to learn more about what is going on in Ace Combat and what goes on in this world. So even if I left, I'm never going to take those down, because technically these videos were made for you guys to learn, to go back and watch. Now, they're not perfect, but they're there to condense and organize all of this information into one package that's digestible and easy to follow. And it's got crazy little pictures in it too, to make it fun. I just got to work on my narration. That's what I want to do, is just work on my narration. I don't want to be all like, well, hey kids, Ace Combat. We're leaving it to Nugget. Nugget's got that voice covered, and it's awesome. God bless Nugget. Also, making games not need internet for single player would help. Yes. Oh my god. I remembered back when For Honor came out. I was so excited for that game. I was in college back in 2017, and I was trying to get my friends hyped up for it too. And then the day of launch, I learned that you had to have an internet connection and you had to like be on all these services. I was like, game's dead. I ain't buying this. I'm not buying it, because I was looking forward to playing a game offline. Like, I could take it home and I could play it offline, because you could play with bots. From what I could tell when it was back then. And I was like, okay, I like playing bots, because one, back then, I lived out in the boonies and we didn't have internet. We didn't have great internet. We didn't have fiber optic cables. We were literally well behind everybody else. So why would I buy an online game? It's ridiculous. It's dumb. But no, they didn't care. So then it's like, you know what? Saving my money. I am buying this. Never bought it. I don't care to, because that soured my interest. Why would I buy that? It's just ridiculous how the gaming industry is just abusing the system. So the petition has been signed. There's over 1 million signatures in the EU, which is awesome. But long story short, kind of just wrapping it back to how I didn't become an asshole towards this guy's video without doing any research. It's just that there's other notorious people that are against the initiative who think they know what they're talking about, but they really don't, and they're doubling down and tripling down without pausing and being humble. Just kind of admitting that they were incorrect with what they're saying. No, I don't think they're stupid. I think they're intentionally doubling down on purpose. If you guys know who I'm talking about. Winter, hello, how you doing? Are you planning to make new lore videos? Bunky, yes. Yes, I am. My whole tirade rant from the beginning of this stream was about sound effects. Trying to get Ace Combat 5 briefing sound effects. Feral Cat doesn't have all of them, and I can't find it anywhere else, and I don't know how to extract it. So I gotta message him, or if anybody can message him, that'd be awesome. Oh, I was waving Lyndon goodbye. Oh, okay, if that's how you feel. All right, Drew's fine. All right. I'll just keep talking. Okay. Let me get another swig here. But yeah, important lesson is, and this is what I live by too, is don't make knee-jerk reactions just because you think you know something, when in actuality, take a step back and just double check, because you might not. And when you double check, you learn something. You genuinely learn something, and then you don't look like an asshole. That's the whole thing. And we're just in a day and age where everybody just has to get something out there and say something. Just like bam, like bam, bam, bam. Oh, I gotta have the last say, because I think it's smart, because I think if I say it quick and without thought, I'm gonna look smart, and there you go. And it's just, that's not how to live life. I know things are slow and take a while, but that's not how it works, and it shouldn't. And people are missing crucial information, and they're missing out on opportunities in life that, where if they just slowed down a bit, they would have established new relationships and been given awesome opportunities. If they just took a minute to just slow down and just think about it for like 2 minutes. And I know 2 minutes, that's a long time. Well, I have ADHD, and guess what? It's not that long. You'll get used to it. Ugh. So, anyways, it's just random thoughts off the top of my head, unscripted. And I was just like, screw it, I'll talk about it. Okay. So chat, if you would lend me your ear, how many of you play Magic the Gathering? I'm not going to play Magic the Gathering right now. I just want to talk. Just want to chit chat. Where's my thing? Because tomorrow, bright and early in the morning, I'm going to go garage sale shopping, and I'm going to see if I can find any old Magic the Gathering cards, because I want to collect them and kind of hold on to them forever. You know what I mean? Keep like a little piece of history, because I love Magic the Gathering. I started back in 2011 with my dad. He played it far older than, like, longer than I have, but that was like one of the games that we really bonded over, and we still do. It's like one of those like the first hobby where we were like, yeah, this is cool, and I'm having fun, and you're having fun, and we're having a good time. Your friend Flora does that count? That counts. You know somebody. But the idea is, the reason why I'm bringing it up is, if anybody has any good tips on what to find in garage sales with collectibles, I'm all ears, because I have a game strategy with that. Just to go in early, just peruse, and I think I got genuinely good prices in my head. Like, I really hope that I strike it lucky with a house that just hold on to like really, really old cards, and they're just giving it away for like cheap without even knowing it. You know, like grandpa and grandma, they're just giving it away because the kids don't play it anymore, and it's taking up space, and it's in a shoebox, maybe 2 shoe boxes. That's my hope. That's what I'm hoping for, is just that lucky find. it would be cool if I get like a Black Lotus, but that that ain't gonna happen. But I'll let you guys know on Friday night. So, ooh, here's the deal. I said Project Wingman. I'm gonna see if is 59 out on Steam. Because then I'll have to buy it. I'll have to buy 59. Why wasn't it 69? Hey fan, why isn't it 69? So it's either, depending on what happens at my garage sales tomorrow, I'm banking on the fact that I'm not going to find anything, and that's okay. I'm expecting nothing because it's going to be hard to find, but it's just good to go out and just explore, adventure, and just see what's out there. But tomorrow, if I don't find any magic cards, we're going to see if I can play Project Wingman Frontline 59. If I do find magic cards, how would you guys feel if I just streamed what was in the box? If I get them. 59 is out on Steam. Awesome. But yeah, how many of you would be like, yeah, I would love to see you go through the box, see what you got. I'll just have to angle the camera. Oh, I gotta show this to you. My camera, I have it set up on a Lego stand. I'm not kidding. Here, let's bring this out. All right, watch this. That is the Lego stand. What do you guys think? It's pretty nuts, right? Yeah, I just put it on top right here, and then I just have the stand here. And it goes right up here. You guys go right there. Just let me get you back up there. So no, I didn't buy a stand. I made a stand. It's kind of crafty like that. Creative. Nuts, nutty even. I haven't seen an unboxing video since 2016. Yeah, if I find cards tomorrow, we'll do the unboxing and then I'll go through pricing and see if there's anything that's like cool. I'm not trying to flip anything. I'm not trying to like, ooh, I'm trying to get more money out of it. No, I'm trying to just make a collection so I can keep it forever and then have a good collection forever. Oh, dogs are barking. Maybe that's my cue to stop. But, all right, we'll try that, okay? And then I'll let you know about tomorrow. So, everybody, thank you for joining me tonight. Beating Crimson 1, that wasn't too bad. I got the hang of it again. I will, I'll let you know what's going to happen tomorrow. And it's probably going to be Frontline 59. But we'll see. I'll post it on my Twitch, X, Twitter, and YouTube, and Discord. So you guys stay safe. You have a good Friday tomorrow. I will too. And I will see you tomorrow at 7:30.